So I have a word for the year, more of a declaration than a resolution, and that word is biggie. And what this is essentially four words that I am going to hold and really try and live to the fullest extent, live these words as almost a bit of a mantra for how I want to be in the world this year. So biggie is bold, integrated, grateful, and explicit. So what is this all about? Well, boldness is actually something that I'm sensing is coming from a number of people this year. I've had explicit conversations with 3 people who've said, yeah, boldness, it's all about being bold this year. Really getting out there and saying, being, doing things that maybe we've held as, should we not, things we've been cautious about, things we've maybe really wanted to do, or just, share, offer, provoke, but not done so. So even more so than ever before, you can expect some boldness from me this year. Integrated. I am very good at chasing after shiny things, getting interested in divergent areas and seeking ways to combine them. What I'm not so good at and really going to try and do this year is bring these streams together, try and orientate all these divergent channels and bring them into a convergent pathway. And really I hope in doing so to generate something new for me and something valuable for those that I serve and those that I try to help to do more in the world. And this, I think, potentially will also be a way of being, not just in work or at home with the family or me by myself, but really a kind of a universal way of being. Grateful. This is a continuation. This has been the single most helpful practice for me over the past year. A gratitude practice, not a journal necessarily, not a daily prompt, although I do have a ping that I set up, a notification that asks me what am I grateful for. But really to try and hold this as constantly as I can. And the main reason for doing this is as a means to navigate the continued uncertainty that is going to come throughout this year and quite possibly for years to come. And just resting with the gratitude for what you have now, for those that have helped you get where you are, and for all the things that you have already done and that give you the opportunity to go on and do more. That for me is extremely helpful in finding a way to be enough and to look ahead and to say, I'm grateful for all that lies ahead, will come what may. And finally, explicit. This again is something I'm not actually very good at. Really being deliberate and intentional and concise in saying, this is what I think, this is what I feel, this is what I do, and perhaps this is how it might help you. So that's a specific kind of objective for me, to be much more explicit, much more forthcoming, aligned with the boldness and the integration of everything that I do know and do and am being, trying to be, and to be more upfront and outward and concise about what that is. So biggie, bold, integrated, grateful, and explicit. Those are the 4 words that I'm going to hold myself as commitments, as an affirmation of what I'd like to do this year. I wonder if you have some words that you're holding and whether you'd be prepared to share them. If so, get in touch, chuck me a comment, or just simply respond with your own version of this. I'd love to see it. Cheers.